Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again. You gotta forgive me, it's kind of early in the morning when I'm recording this, but... So, like, for the past couple of, let's say months, we have all this talk lately coming out, well, about E3, people doing their predictions, this, that, and the other thing. What really getting me is a lot of people are like sitting there and they're talking about the next generation so far. Like, whether it be the Wii U, the PS4, the Xbox, whatever system they're going to come out with, or at least announce sometime at E3. I mean, we already know the Wii U is coming. We don't know too much about the PS4 or the, don't know too much about the PS4 right now, or the Xbox. It's all basically on rumors and stuff like that. But what a lot of people are sitting there going to talk about right now, and what the going argument is, at least what I see on the internet and YouTube, is everybody sitting there talking about the graphics. It's graphics. Oh, the specs for this system, the graphics for that system, blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the other thing. Hey, let's talk about everything except what we don't, the one thing we don't know about, or nobody seems to want to talk about or bring up is, I don't know, the gameplay? How about that? Remember that little concept right there? Yeah, gameplay. Sure, it's nice to know that the upcoming games from the next system might look all pretty and damn near almost realistic depending on what kind of game you get. But the question I have is, what kind of game are we going to be playing? I mean, honestly, you know, with the Nintendo, Wii U, and stuff like that, we're going to get the Mario game, we're going to get, like, the Smash Brothers game. The rumors are they're going to bring back Star Fox and this and the other thing. That's nice. I was never actually a big fan of the Star Fox series, but it'd be nice to see it actually get a game for the next gaming generation, because pretty much the Wii came and went, and there was absolutely no Star Fox whatsoever. So I was like, yeah, how about that Star Fox game there, Nintendo? Remember that franchise? And I think there's something about a new Pikmin game coming out, because, oh, guess what? No Pikmin whatsoever. Again, was never really that big a fan into those series, but, you know, a lot of fans who liked those series felt they got shafted. You know, F-Zero, this, that, and the other thing. Although hopefully next F-Zero game will be like a lot better than the GameCube version of F-Zero, because, let's face it, that was just I thought that game was horrible. Pretty as it looked. But, you know, a lot of the games, there's not really any announcements coming out. I mean, from all ends. I mean, yeah, Xbox, the next Xbox pretty much going to come out. But, you know, what games are we getting for it? There's not a lot of specs are known for the Xbox right now. What games are coming out for Xbox? You know, we're talking about Halo 4, which may or may not be a... looks like it's going to be for Xbox 360, and then, you know, and stuff like that. Like, what are the next games in this series? I mean, even on the Wii U, what we're seeing is just like a bunch of sequels for games that are already out. I mean, there's like, what, the Darksiders game, the Assassin's Creed game. Probably more likely going to see another Call of Duty on the Wii U and stuff like that, because the game will probably come out around the same time that the Wii U launches. And all the fanboys are arguing about are the graphics right now. Oh, well, the PS4 graphics or the Xbox graphics are going to shit all over this system, or the Wii U and their graphics are going to shit all over these systems. So yeah, what's going on? All I hear is about is specs, and a controller. Which not a lot is known about the Wii U controller either. What I do know about it is anybody who does not like Nintendo, and if two people do, are pretty much just sitting there bitching about oh, the controller, it's this, that, and the other thing. Oh, that looks so stupid. While I'll agree in some aspect, I think it is kind of interesting, because at least they're offering a new way to play. I mean, like I said, I'm not really hearing much about what I'm going to get gameplay-wise, controller-wise, coming up on the new system. At least they're revealing something. But not a lot of people are revealing anything about gameplay. I mean, all we've really seen is, like, trailers, and not even gameplay trailers. Well, I think the Assassin's Creed game finally had a gameplay trailer, but, you know, all these other games just showing, like, cinematics and stuff like that. And it's like, hey, here's this, and it's gonna look nice, Yeah, but how's it gonna play? I mean, seriously. I'm telling you right now, if Sony announced, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a new system, but it's gonna be pretty much 8-bit and 16-bit graphics, remember graphics like that? Here's what the gameplay looks like. And if the gameplay looks interesting, well, shit, I'll be like, hey, PS4, huh? They're doing it old school and they're introducing gameplay, but I'll be like, okay, I'll check that out. But, you know, there's like not even a lot of specs being out there for the PS4 right now. A lot of nasty rumors, such as, you know, a lot of games aren't going to be able to be playable on other systems. Like, if you buy a game, you buy your game, it's going to be locked to that system. Now, Xbox pretty much offering the same thing. And who knows? Nintendo didn't say anything about it yet, but they might pull the same crap. I mean, they're already doing the whole, all Nintendo first-party games will be digital distribution. You can still buy physical copies, for now. That's my opinion for now, but they might change that. Like, oh, yeah, no more. It's all gonna be, digital distribution from now on, and, you know, that's pretty much eliminating the whole fact that, hey, I buy a Wii U, my friend buys a Wii U, but only one of us buys, like, a certain game. So I'll play the game, my friend will be like, here, let me borrow that, I want to see if I'll like it. And that'll be that, right? And it's like, okay, here, you can borrow this game, let me know if you like it. That's really something that a lot of game companies are just trying to, like, put an end to right now. They already started with the whole, EA thing, online passes. Oh, well, here, you need to buy a new copy, otherwise, blah blah, you don't get a new system. Or you don't get to play the game unless you buy it outright. And, you know, PS4 is doing that rumor where, if you buy a used game, then, yeah, if you buy a used game, oh, what was I going to say here? Fuck, I'm totally blinking out. If you buy a used game, like, you will get to play, like, a something-minute trial of it, and if you want to play the full game, you have to pay this little fee here, this little fine, to unlock the rest of the game. I don't really know how that's going to work. Like I said, just a rumor, so don't quote me on that. Don't panic. As far as Xbox and PS4 goes, it's all rumors. We don't know anything about it. No specs, no gameplay, this, that, and the other thing. At least with the Wii, we know the specs, but like I said, we don't know much about the gameplay. I mean, what's the new Mario game going to look like? I'm pretty sure E3 will hopefully answer a lot of these questions. I don't know if they will or they won't. Because past couple years, E3 like pretty much revealed nothing. Like E3 last year, Nintendo was like, oh, here's a new system, it'll be HD, and here's a controller for it. Oh, and you might be able to do this with a controller, and that's it so far, so. Everything's pre-E3 hype. We don't know what the PS4 is going to offer. Personally, I think Sony announcing PS4 at this point would be like the stupidest thing they can do. And if they do, it probably won't be out till like probably next year or whatever. If they release a PS4 by the end of this year, that's going to be the dumbest fucking thing they can do. No preparation whatsoever. Here's this, that, and the other thing. I think it's going to completely trash if they do something like that, so. I don't know, just my thoughts on the matter. Like I said, I'm hearing a lot about specs. I'm hearing or seeing nothing at all about gameplay, and quite frankly, that is pissing me off. Because, yeah, it's nice that the game will look pretty, but I want to know what's really going to make me want to play these games. Is there going to be a story? Is there going to be anything new to the gameplay? What are we going to have here? Anything interesting whatsoever? I want to know. Somebody needs to tell me. Nobody wants to tell me. So I see all these fanboys from all sides, by the way. It doesn't matter what system they're backing up. All they're talking about the specs. The specs, graphics, gameplay. You know what? I'm sorry, I threw in gameplay, but there's no gameplay mentioned whatsoever. Hopefully E3 will have something, but we'll see. Alright, I think I'm ranting on long enough. I'll see you guys later.